Yay, everybody! It's Tuesday, and we are here at T.Skies with a bunch of different beautiful things for you. We've got bracelets, we've got rings, we've got earrings, and they're all 20% off. See you back here in a second. Hello, hello! Welcome back to our show. Oh my goodness. For those of you that were here with us yesterday, that was so much fun. Thank you for hanging out and letting us experiment on you and be guinea pigs. It was very much appreciated. And it was fun to be a part of that and sort of get put onto the Manic Monday show.
It's a fun vibe on Mondays.
It is. It's like Fridays and Mondays are like kind of crazy shows. Everyone's either just like coming off the weekend or ready to go on to the weekend. Anyway, my name is Angie and we're Turquoise, guys. We're a local jewelry shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, located on ancestral Tiwa homeland. We are in Uptown on Manal, just east of Pennsylvania. So if you are a local and you're out doing your holiday shopping for the feast this Thursday, come on by and say hey, get some early Christmas shopping done.
Yep.
I think we're having a sale upstairs, aren't we?
I know we're doing 20% off if you do a social media post.
Oh, that's what it is. Well, you guys are all doing social media posts. That's why you're here. So stop by and do some shopping upstairs. Check out all the cool stuff. Say hey to the gang. Check out all the beautiful decorations we're putting up. It'll be a good time. So what we do here on our show down here in the creepy basement is, our very festive holiday basement. We give you a small taste of what's upstairs from the gallery, and we give you 20% off of everything. It's our way of saying thank you. We know that there's a lot going on, especially this week, especially this time of year. I know that the internet and Facebook is inundated with all kinds of different live shows, so it really means a lot that you guys are dedicated to us and you come back. And for everybody that's new that joins us and finds us, thank you so much. And if you guys are able, please share this video, tag your friends. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. These are all really good ways to help us build our community and our tribe. And not only does that, of course, help T.Skies, but it helps us help more people.
Yep.
We partner with all kinds of different Native American artists, as well as just young and upcoming artists like Diego and Olivia and Marco that you know from the show and have seen in here presenting their work to you. We are all about education. We're about uplifting one another. We're about educating the public about what genuine materials and authenticity means and looks like. We're about, changing the landscape so that artists are being paid a fair price. All of this stuff is what makes T.Skies so special, why I am really honored to be a part of the family. And it's Native American Heritage Month. I don't think we've talked about that enough on the show. So, so much love and respect to all of the incredible things that all of our Native relations across Turtle Island have given us, from pumpkins to jewelry to weaving. There's so much. The Iroquois grandmothers helped develop democracy with the founding fathers. People don't know that. That's a cool one. So I encourage you to look into the place where you're from and what did the original inhabitants do or contribute to the place where you come from. I bet you'll discover some really interesting stuff. Really interesting stuff. So, like I said, 20% off of everything on the show. If you are not a member of our Inner Circle on Facebook, I invite you to join. It's a private Facebook group. If you're already a member, invite your friends. The nice thing about that group is it's a place for us to share and build that community that I was just talking about. But also, we will be posting pictures of the jewelry that does not sell during the show, and you will have a chance to claim that 20% off discount for the next 24 hours after the picture is posted. So how do you get a piece of jewelry on this show? Glad you asked. Everything has a number. When you get to the number of the jewelry that you want, you just need to be the first person in the chat to type in the item number and the word sold. And as long as you're the first person, you get first dibs on it. You get to claim it. And from there, what we need is your email address so we can send you an invoice. And Miki back there does that right after the show. So the sooner we can get it, the better. The sooner we get it, the sooner you get your jewelry. Bada bing, bada boom. So you just email it to us at hello@tskies.com. And the same applies to the post in the Inner Circle. Just need to be the first person in the comments under those pictures to claim your piece of jewelry. Same way Same way. Get your number, type in the number, type in the word sold. We also have an in-house layaway program. If you have a combined purchase order of $250 or more, you qualify. We love to make jewelry accessible to everybody, and this is one way that we try to do that for you. Just let us know that you want layaway. We'll make a note of it. You will be invoiced for a non-refundable 25% deposit, and then for the next 3 months after that, you'll be invoiced at the beginning of the month and have all month to pay off that invoice. You can also pay it off early. Or we have Klarna at checkout. It's all digital checkout. We email you that invoice and you can choose Apple Pay, credit cards, PayPal, or you can do Klarna. And that's a third-party people that work out like a layaway system for you. We don't get involved with that. It's all you and them. Oh my gosh, I think that's everything. Type in here what you're most excited to eat on Thursday.
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
My mom makes me my own that's vegetarian.
Oh,
which
that's
is great
sweet
because
of
that means I
her.
get to take home like half of it.
It's not,
Guaranteed.
you know, there's actually, I know the star of the show is the turkey, but there's a lot of really good vegetarian things that end up on the dinner plate, like sweet potatoes, stuffing, green beans, taters, all of those yummy harvest root vegetables. Oh, love this time of year. All right, let's get into it, beautiful people. You guys wanted bracelets yesterday, so bracelets we delivered.
Yep.
This first one is a Vernatahi design. She is a Tahe Navajo silversmith along with their husband Franklin. And Franklin's mother is the one that kind of developed this style of weaving with silver wire. So these are not cast pieces. Each wire that you see is twisted by hand, creating these intricate patterns. They have spools of wire going all over their house that they're weaving together constantly to make these bracelets. It's a very unique process. It's unique to them. If you are a Lord of the Rings fan, I always think of this as like the elvish silversmithing. So again, this is a Vernatahi piece. It was originally $250. With our 20% discount, that brings it down to just $200. Completely unique. It's a size 6.5. Got scratches all over myself because I was planting daffodils around my rose bushes 2 days ago. Of course, I wasn't wearing gloves because, you know, who has time for that? So I'm a size 6 and it fits me all right, but it would go up to a 6.5. Let's go to camera. Can we move camera 3 over here? This is sterling silver. It's got some bend to it, so you can make it a little bit bigger if you need, or a little smaller. It does have some give to it. They develop these patterns themselves. So, as some of you might know, Navajo people have a history of textile and fiber arts and weaving and sheep, and I was actually just writing about the Navajo churro sheep today for Edible New Mexico, so it's fresh in my brain. And I was taught that Navajos were always weavers. Before we had the sheep, we wove rabbit fur, we wove yucca fiber, grasses, different things like that, and then we wove with the churro fiber, and now weaving with silver. I think that is just the most fascinating continuation of that practice. So this is number 1, going for $200.
Pam said she's making ratatouille. It's funny, my wife Missy's actually also making ratatouille for Thanksgiving.
I don't know if I've ever had ratatouille.
So good.
What is it exactly?
It's like eggplant and pepper and tomato and all that, and you cut them into little discs and you kind of arrange them. And then you make a sauce out of all those vegetables. You just puree them, blend them up, and then you put that sauce over everything, and it's just veggies on veggies, and
That sounds really good.
it's really good. It's great.
I think I'm gonna have to look up that recipe.
It's super easy. It's like it's one of those like for poor families in the olden days kind of thing. With what you have around, you can make it kind of thing.
It's the best kind of food. Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 is an Isaac Carice design. He is from Kewa Pueblo, Santo Domingo. Just up the way from us, about 30 minutes. And he's well known for doing inlay work, particularly with the Thunderbird design. But he branched out and did some sterling silver link bracelets for us. And this is one of them. Very unique.
That's the dream, Pam. I wish I could grow my own vegetables for Ratatouille all the time.
That would be cool. I always try to grow a garden and my stupid pigs or my goat get in and destroy everything. It's very frustrating. So that is the Thunderbird design stamped on there. Sterling silver. It's a size 6. Actually, let me measure this one out because I don't remember from last time. So it's 8 inches. So it would probably be best for maybe a size 6 or 6.5 to 7 wrist. It's all about how big you are right here across the palm rather than the wrist, because that's where it's going to have to be stopped right there. So if you measure yourself there, and see if a size 8 is too big or just right. So this one was originally $300. The sale price is $240. Part of that price is reflected in all the silver, but also how much time and patience and skill it takes to create each one of these links by hand.
Yeah, seriously.
That's a lot. And then Isaac is also a well-known artist, and he's also a revered member of his community. Number 2. Right, number 3, we've got more of the Tahe family designs. Again, these are all hand-woven silver strands.
Are they all the same size?
No, we've got 3 6.5 and 2 7. 6 or 6.5 to 6.5 because they fit me and I'm a size 6, but they also can be brought up a little bit. There's a little bit of give there. Gosh, those scratches! I look like I got in a fight with a cat. So again, we have 4 size 6 to 6.5 and 2 size 7 to 7.5 of these. I just love how classy and sleek this pattern is of these wire bracelets. And if you'll notice, the wire is flat, so they actually hammer it out. Isn't that cool? And it creates these beautiful understated patterns on the metal. Like right in there.
Yeah, I think it's so cool.
That little twist.
It's very rigid, but also very fluid.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of wheatgrass or river grasses. If you've ever just sat by the river and braided grasses together, something like that. So all of these were originally $160. The sale price is $128. Camera 3, please. Again, these are number 3. And we've got 4 6 to 6.5 and 2 7 to 7.5 right here. Number 4, some Turquoise Tuesday action coming right up. Shadow boxes. So there's actually a bit of a shadow going around each piece of turquoise. These are all sterling silver and genuine turquoise. It's an awesome sort of modern take on your classic Navajo row bracelet. So these ones were all done by Amos Bigay. They were originally $200. Sale price is $160. And they are a 6.5, but they also fit my size 6 wrist. Size 6.5. And then they are on 3-strand wire there. camera 3, please. Three of these ones. They're so fun in Art Deco, these guys. They're cool. You don't see this design all that often, and it's always fun to see a new take on a classic design. And they are a great price for all that turquoise and silver. Handcrafted, Navajo artist, Amos Be Gay. These are number 4. Alright, number 5 is the only necklace that we have today. It's a really beautiful, delicate coral piece. And I'm going to put it on because I think it's best shown where you can see how it lays on your neck. Because it has this beautiful flat back to it, so it just frames your collarbone so pretty. It looks wonderful with a V-neck. It would look really pretty over like a white or a black turtleneck also. Now that it's winter, it could be your holiday piece. Beautiful red coral. Again, this is number 5. I like how you can see the natural matrix of the coral. So this is all channel inlay coral, meaning the pieces have been cut into those shapes and then inlaid between silver to create those beautiful diamond-shaped designs. This is number 5. It was originally $4.50. It is on sale for $3.60. Malcolm Chavez is the artist. Malcolm Chavez. Let's go to camera 3, please. I just love the design on this one. It's very delicate. Almost feels like wings.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Dragonfly wings. In fact, that piece in the center almost looks like a dragonfly. Do you see? Mm-hmm. The dragonfly body and then these wings and then the tail. Cool. I never saw that before. Me and my brain of a poet. So that one's number 5. Beautiful red warm coral. The perfect stone to heat you up this winter. Always has so much heat to it. Not literally, but it just has that like warm energy of a fire or a bowl of stew, some red meat, whatever comforts you in the winter.
I'm a tomato soup and grilled cheese guy.
Tomato soup and grilled cheese is what's up. Yum. That's a classic right there. Number 6, Eddie Secatero and his awesome petrified fish scales. So cool, so one of a kind. Oh my gosh, fun and rock and roll. These would fit on our 5mm in-house desert pearls, yep, which we were showing off yesterday. And this is Eddie Secatero, is the artist and maker on this. He is Navajo, lives just up the way. He uses a twist rope wire inside that shadow box. All of this is hand cut around the sides. Just a lot of work and attention, and he's so fast at it because he's just mastered it. He is a master of this design. This was originally $225. The sale price is $180 on this one here. Our fish scales. Number 6. I will hold it up for scale so you can see. It's a great size for a pendant. Not too big, not too little. Just perfect. Number 6. Number 7 is a vintage style. A little nugget there, possibly Kingman, piece of Mediterranean coral. Got that applique feather there on the side, which is a throwback to the 70s when that was really popular and when a lot lot of jewelers started getting well known. Number 7 was originally $100. It's only $80 today.
Dang.
Only $80 today. And it does have a stamp on it, AS. I don't know who that artist is, AS, but the fact that it was stamped indicates that it's probably not super vintage, but it definitely has that vintage vibe to it. And it's a bit petite. So this might be cool. Layered pendants is kind of a look now, so that could be a fun way to wear this, or wear it on a chain with some of your longer pearls or hishi. Lots of possibility with this one. Turn it into a zipper pool if you want to get real fancy. For some of you that live places where you have an actual winter, I would perish. I don't own a single item of clothing that would prepare me for anywhere north of Colorado Springs. Number 8. Another one of Eddie's super cool petrified fish scales. So this is a fossil. This is a legit fossil of fish, prehistoric fish that actually existed and were swimming around here in New Mexico when this was not a desert and it was an ocean.
A dinosaur.
A dinosaur fish. Eddie's stamp. And that just blows my mind. I mean, incredible that something like this still exists all these thousands and thousands of years later.
If Jurassic Park were real, would you go?
No, of course not. No, dum-dum.
And then, do you think that...
I have a healthy respect for nature.
But the ethical thing is, do you think that they're animals, or do you think that they're monstrosities created by science?
I don't know that I'm mentally prepared for this moral debate on our Facebook Live. I haven't even seen Jurassic Park in a really long time.
Well, we just rewatched the first one.
Did you?
Last week. It's one of my favorite movies. It's so good.
This one's on sale for $180. I like the shape on this one a lot. This is definitely going to be a conversation starter when you're wearing it around. Mm-hmm. People are like, what is that?
Like, well, have you ever seen Jurassic Park?
Have you seen Jurassic Park? That's awesome. I feel like there's got to be a paleontologist out there, or Shelley, or an anthropologist or something. A dinosaur buff, Jurassic Park buff out there that just would be like, oh my god, that's the coolest pendant I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. Shelley, our show conversations always take a weird turn. Yeah, we're not scripted down here in the T.Skies basement. Sometimes it gets weird. This next ring is so cool. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Oh my gosh. That is just such a fun design. And it's green turquoise. It's not malachite. Green turquoise. This is number 9. It's a size 5.5. That's the catch. It's teensy. Teensy tiny. It was originally $180. It's on sale for $144. It's vintage, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks vintage.
Yeah, it's totally vintage. Probably 1960s or 70s. It's a little peas in a pod. Size 5.5. If you have little fingers, this is the ring for you. It might even be cool as a midi ring if you had long fingers. Mine are I have short fingers, so it doesn't really work, but that's a look. You could totally do that. Get creative. It would look something like that. So it's a size 5.5. On sale for $144. Vintage. Number 9. Did you guys see our poinsettia over here?
Mm-hmm. Mystery poinsettia.
We don't know where it came from. It just appeared, literally. That's what happens down here in the basement. We're probably going to move it back upstairs to the gallery, though, because this basement is where plants go to die because there's no sunlight. We'll get some phony baloney poinsettias that will last forever. Number 10, another vintage ring, also super cool. Look at all the character in that piece of coral. What? incredible to think that that coral is a living organism. Speaking of Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea that this ring is going to be really tiny. Yep, size 4. Olivia, you watching up there?
Yeah, for real.
Size 4. Did people in the 70s just have like extremely scrawny fingers? Or I used to try to buy vintage clothing when I was really into that sort of thing, and it's always, everything's so small.
It's because of all the hormones that have been being pumped into our food for decades. We've changed as people.
Probably. Well, and you look at like old houses from like the 1800s, and the doors are so short.
Yeah.
This is on sale for $160. It's a vintage ring. It is super cool. You could do a scarf tie with it, maybe, if you love it, but it doesn't fit you. Or what else could you do with how could you repurpose a ring? I'm sure Pinterest would tell you all about it.
I wonder if you could, I don't know anything about plants, but could you put that over it like a plant as it was growing and it would grow around it?
Like a bonsai?
Yeah.
Like a bling bling bonsai ring? Maybe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Probably.
I ain't no botanist, but.
11. Our potato chip earrings. Oh, these are so cool. And I'm wearing number 12. Going for a little boho vibe here. 11. Stamped sterling with a pop of turquoise, genuine turquoise there in the middle. So they're big power earrings, but they're also quite light. So if you like the look of a big, bold earring, but you can't handle a heavy earring, I know I can't wear heavy earrings all day. They hurt. This is perfect. 11. These are on sale for $160. They are originally $200. They are sterling stamped. Concave. Beautiful cross design there in the center. I'm going to hold them up so you can see. Or maybe I'll take these ones off since they're next. And then you can see. You see they're big and dangly and fabulous. Very boho. Very fun. Lightweight. Number 11. Number 12. And just a reminder, everything is disinfected before it goes home to you. Number 12. Also going for $160. These ones are also concave and lightweight. They're like big conchos for your ears. The pattern on it reminds me of a rug, kinda.
Do you think they stamp it and then round it out?
I have no idea. Probably. I think you would have to. Yeah, I bet so. And then polished it.
Or do you think they just like, I don't know, because now I'm curious, it's like, because how do you make sure that that pattern stays if it's flat when you start it before you turn it into that like half circle, half sphere dome kind of shape?
I don't know.
These
But
are the
how
things
do
that
you
keep me-
stamp? I guess,
Unless
yeah,
you're stamping
no?
it against like
I don't know.
a banister head, you know what I mean? Something that's round that would like fit into that.
We're going to have to ask
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
experts. So these are also going for $160. Big, dangly, lovely sterling silver boho earrings. Dingle dangles. And those are number 12. And that's it. My goodness, we're having a quiet show, and that's
Yeah.
okay. We get it. It's a
It's a little gloomy
holiday
outside
weekend
today.
or holiday week,
Yeah, everybody has all their annoying family in the building, so they're dealing with that.
or they're in line at the grocery store,
Mhm.
ready to scream.
Hey, if they're in line at the grocery store and they're still watching our show,
That would be awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Or they're at the grocery store, so they're not watching our show.
Mhm.
Be it as it may, we're going to do a lightning round and go through everything really fast. But if there's anything any of you want to see out of sequence, now is the time. Or as I'm going, just shout it out into the comments, and I will pull it out of sequence and we can talk about it. But we will start with number 1. Vernatahi's woven silver bracelet on sale for $200. Number 2, Isaac Carice chain link bracelet. On sale for $240. Again, everything is 20% off, and those sale prices will be good for the next 24 hours. Number 2. Number 3, Vernatahi sterling silver bracelets. We have 6 of them. 4 in a size 6 to 6.5, and 2 in a size 7 to 7.5. And these are on sale for $128. It's a great price. The Tahis have a following of collectors out there too. You could be one of them. Mm-hmm. Number 4, Amos Bigay turquoise and silver row bracelets.
I'm surprised nobody's jumped on these because I think these are so cool.
They are, and they're only $160. That's the sale price. That blue is so vibrant too. Number 5, we've got our Malcolm Chavez coral necklace. Laying so pretty there. Number 5, on sale for $360. High quality coral in this one. I think of it as a little dragonfly or winged creature of some sort. That is number 5. Coming up on number 6. Eddie Secretero pendant on sale for $180. Number 7, vintage inspired turquoise and coral pendant.
$80, y'all.
Only $80 for this one. Great gift, stocking stuffer.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, our vintage ring, size 5.5.
Number 6. Kristen.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Thanks, Kristen.
The first one of the day.
Do a drum beat for you. Boom, boom. Number 6, the awesome fish scale pendant. Go, Mickey.
I thought I was going to shock you.
Didn't this time. Shocking to not be shocked.
I know.
Number 9, size 5.5, vintage green turquoise on sale for $144. Number 10, a little size 4 vintage ring. Going for $160, size 4, number 10. Oop, I skipped ahead and missed number 8.
Number 10 just sold to Lacey.
Oh,
All right.
fabulous. Thank you, Lacey. Number 8, we have another of Eddie's pendants with the fishy scales. Number 8, on sale for $180. Eight, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 11 and 12, these are both going to be $160, 11, 11, and 12. $160 sterling stamped big dangly boho earrings. All right. Well, darlings, I hope all of you have such a wonderful time with your friends and your families and thinking about all the things that you are grateful for on Thursday. And we won't see you back here until Friday, but we are doing a Black Friday sale, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We're going to have some really cool big power pieces for 40% off, so don't miss it. And then on Saturday, we have Marlena Tom. She's a Navajo artist. If you're in the inner circle, you can see a sneak peek of some of the jewelry she sent photos to me of. And we will be posting pictures of these in the inner circle, and you can have that 20% off for the next 24 hours. So go out into the world, be loving and kind to one another. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you on Friday.